Okay, welcome back, viewers, subscribers. This is David, and getting the pack ready, taking things out, putting things in. Just thought I'd give a mention of cordage. And basically, I always have a bunch of paracord in the pack. It's down there in the bottom, whether I use it or not. I have paracord. There's a couple of different kinds. One's a little heavier. And just what I want to point out is the ethics of cordage, cordage ethics. And also in my pack, I have natural fiber twine. This is jute twine. There's sisal rope, heavier stuff. Baling twine, any natural fiber. I'd like to keep a bunch of that in the pack. And what I do is, my general rule for ethics is, if I'm bringing it back out, I'll use paracord, the man-made fibers, and the reason being, I don't want to leave it there because it'll be there for a long time, and I don't want that stuff out there. This came to mind a few days ago when I'm in the woods and someone had a steel wire for a clothesline. There's an old laundry basket out in the woods. Okay, obviously litter. One might say that the paracord lashed to a tree, making a lean-to, whatever you do, that it isn't really litter. You come back and, you know, a year it'll be there, and of course it doesn't look like litter. But my rule that I go by with the synthetic fibers, man-made fibers, I bring them back out. If I'm going to build something, I'll use natural fibers. And so, as we can tell at a glance, jute twine, jute twine is not nearly as large as the paracord. And so, basically, I may double or triple the twine. And so I may have to give it a twirl, you know, bind it up a little bit as if it were made into a rope. And so I've just tripled it with very little effort, and I can use the jute twine, and I will use it to give me my structure extra strength. I've left jute twine in the woods on trees where I use the twine to string up a tarp. And I leave the jute twine there. It breaks down, it biodegrades, it gets soft and weak, you know, and birds haul it away for nesting materials. And it's just more natural, and it really isn't like litter. And so, and of course, gee, the strength of paracord, I mean, who can argue about the uses of paracord? But that's just my general rule. My cordage ethics, my ethics of using cordage is, if I'm taking man-made fibers in, I'm bringing them back out. And so this stuff's in the bottom of this pack, and of course I'll probably put at least one ball of jute twine in the pack, especially if I'm planning on making some sort of lean-to structure that I will leave in the woods. So anyways, thanks viewers and subscribers. That's just my little off-the-cuff video about cordage ethics that I go by, just my general rule. Thanks again.